Hey there. If you're one of those people whose brain is just constantly lit up with new ideas for new projects, new businesses, you name it, it can feel like an incredible superpower. But what happens when that storm of creativity kind of leaves you stranded, totally unable to pick a direction and actually move forward? Well, today we're going to dive into exactly that, how to tame that storm and turn that flood of ideas into focused, decisive action. This quote just gets right to the heart of it, doesn't it? It's this paradox that so many creative people live with every single day. On one hand, you've got this amazing, endless well of innovation. But on the other hand, the sheer number of possibilities can be completely overwhelming, making the whole thing feel, well, more like a curse than a gift. So let's just sit with that question for a second. Does this sound like you? Is your notebook or your phone just crammed with brilliant concepts that have never ever seen the light of day? If you're nodding your head right now, trust me, you are not alone. This is a super common struggle. But the good news is there are some real, structured ways to break free from it. Right, so that feeling of being stuck, of being frozen, it actually has a name. And just understanding what this paralysis trap is, that's really the first step to getting out of it. It shows us that having more choices doesn't always lead to freedom. A lot of the time, it just leads to doing nothing at all. And here it is, the official term, analysis paralysis. You know the feeling? It's that endless loop of weighing the pros and cons, going around and around in circles until you've literally thought yourself into a standstill. But what's really fascinating is why we do this. It's not just you being indecisive, it's actually your brain's defense mechanism going into overdrive. It's trying to protect you from making the wrong choice. It's like a feature that's become a bug, and luckily, it's a bug we can learn to fix. And let's be real, this isn't just some abstract concept. Getting stuck has real, tangible costs. Think about it. It's those missed opportunities, that door that closes while you're still deciding whether to knock. It's your precious creative energy, your battery, just draining away on things that might never happen. Your progress grinds to a halt. And all the while, that feeling of stress and just pure exhaustion keeps building up. This isn't just a harmless little quirk. It's a thief of your potential. Okay, enough about the problem. Let's talk about the solution, because there is a clear, practical framework we can use to cut right through all that noise and find some clarity. And listen, this isn't about trying to have fewer ideas. It's about having a much better system for dealing with the awesome ideas you already have. And here's that system. It's a simple but really powerful three-step filter. First, you capture and cluster. Just get every single idea out of your head and onto paper. Then, group the ones that feel similar. This alone frees up so much mental space. Step 2, score and rank. This is where you measure each group of ideas against your actual goals, not just what feels shiny and exciting in the moment. It brings in some much-needed objectivity. And finally, step 3, the most important one, commit and discard. You pick one winner to focus on and you put the rest on a back burner or a not right now list. You're not killing your other ideas, you're just creating focus. So once you've used that filter to narrow down your options, there's another fantastic tool you can pull out. This next part is all about figuring out where you're going to get the biggest bang for your buck. Understanding the relationship between the effort something will take and the impact it's going to have. And boom, here it is, the impact versus effort matrix. It looks simple, but it's genius. You just take your top ideas and plot them on this grid, and instantly you start to see a clear path forward. That top left box, quick wins, high impact, low effort. These are your secret weapon for building momentum. The top right, major projects, are the big game-changing goals. But maybe most importantly, this chart shows you what to avoid. Those thankless tasks in the bottom right that just drain your energy for no real reward. It takes the emotion out of it and gives you a clear reason to say yes to one thing and not yet to another. All right, so you've filtered your ideas, you've mapped them out, and you know where the quick wins are. Now we're at the final and, honestly, the most crucial part of this whole thing, making that final call and actually shifting from just thinking to doing. Because here's the bottom line. All of these frameworks, these models, they are all designed for one single purpose, to get you moving. A pretty good idea that you actually execute is infinitely more valuable than a world-changing genius idea that only ever lives inside your head. The goal here is momentum, pure and simple. And that really brings us to the final question. This isn't just some interesting thought experiment. The whole point of this is to empower you, to make a change. So looking at your own personal storm of creativity, using the tools we just talked about, which one idea, just one, are you going to finally commit to starting today?